Hello everybody, this is J Arcade. My name is Jason, and today we're going to be talking about, is Arcade1up leaving Canada? Now, I know for sure that is not the case. However, there is a bunch of retailers that I used to purchase the Arcade1ups, or at least browse their categories, and I'm noticing either the categories have thinned out quite a bit in the last couple of weeks, or simply pretty much disappeared. So let's go ahead and take a look. So I'm going to bring you here to the source. This is one of the spots that here in Canada you used to be able to purchase these Arcade1ups. Now a lot of the times you had to get them shipped in here in Newfoundland, but they did have it shipped from Vancouver. I purchased my first two 1-up machines here. One was the Marvel Superheroes, and the other one was the Attack on Mars pinball machine. So I did purchase it through here. I had it on a pay over time programs for like 6 months or so, and yeah, I mean, it worked out really well for me. When I went here only about 2 weeks ago, I was on this site. They had a listing of, I'd say, 20 different Arcade1ups on here, and they had a couple of them on sale. They were only like $100 off, so it wasn't like a massive sale, but I mean, still pretty good all the same. $100 off an actual cab. And what I was looking at for $5.49 Canadian was the Centipede Legacy Edition, and I only got one space left for an arcade machine. So I thought, hey, I'll try to get this the Centipede arcade, because it has like a roller ball and it's a little bit different. And when I have downstairs already, it got set up already. I'm gonna do a video on a dolphin bar that I purchased, and as well as I purchased a used Logitech wheel, so we're going to go through that too with some of the modded emulations and stuff, and see how they all work together. But I didn't really want to get one for the trackball, because I know that a lot of the trackballs are the ones for the PCs, and they don't really have a lot of good rollers on it. It's kind of like they just kind of use it like a mouse, not really use it like a roller ball that you would use like for Marvel Madness, or Centipede or Tempest, these type of games. So yeah, so I went on here today just to take a look here, and I did notice somebody mentioned in the Arcade1up Canadian page, I think it's called, and somebody mentioned that there's a bunch of problems at retailers with Arcade1up, so I said I'll go ahead and check it out. So this is one. So this used to be filled with stuff. Now when I type in Arcade1up, this is the only machine that comes up. And it's funny, I already own this machine. It's one of the ones I actually own. I only own 3 arcade machines and 1 pinball machine. This happens to be one of them. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they sold out the other ones or whatnot, or maybe there's some problems getting them in. But none on clearance. This is like on clearance actually, but none around. They're just gone. They're just disappeared. So I don't know what they did with their stock. So let's go ahead and take a look at another one here. So in the States, I know Walmart sells a lot of these machines. I typed in Arcade1up here, as you can see, and it comes up with a couple of things here. Honestly though, like I don't think a lot of these are the official Walmart ones here. Maybe these are. Right, purchased by Walmart. 'Cause, I mean, that's a decent price, $700. I mean, there's nothing special about it. It's pretty close to the going rate. And they have the legacy cab, so that's good. $6.49, still not what I want to pay for it. I should have got it when it was $5.49, but I only purchased the cabs that I had only a few months ago, so I'm not looking right now to dip and dive into a brand new machine at this exact moment. But yeah, I mean, I just noticed here, like the legacy, the countercade, and my friend over in Best Buy said that they're bringing the countercade into Best Buy. We'll get to that in a second. So these are all the most recent ones here. And Marvel's Capcom 2, we still got lots of suppliers here for Marvel's Capcom 2. I know it's sold out a lot of places in the States, but here in Canada there's still a nice few. And yeah, so it looks like a lot of these Arcade1ups here are still, yeah, like a lot of these are still available. So if you go to walmart.ca, you're going to be able to find an arcade machine that you want here, but nothing major for sales, like not a major seller here. Like even $500 for this one here, I don't even know if it's worth it anymore at this point, just because I don't know, it does have the BOE screen, I'm pretty sure, so maybe it is. But either way, yeah, we do. Walmart still sells them at a pretty normal price, maybe a couple a little bit over the top, like this one here. Like that seemed to be way too high of a price for that machine. But yeah, seems pretty natural here. This is actually cheaper than I've seen on most sites. So all right, so let's go to the bricks. The brick is the one that most people recognize for the Arcade1ups here in Canada. They sell furniture generally, but this is technically, I guess, furniture in a sense now. So when I click on here, we've got the Simpsons cab for $800. This the going rate. It's got the actual Dragon's Lair with the riser, $800. The Partycades, which I feel like that's too expensive too, but either way, it's the brick. What do you expect? You can get like good plans with regards to financing. The Ridge Racer stand up, okay. But yeah, they have a bunch here too, by the looks of it. But I don't understand these last chances, so I'm not sure if this means that they're not getting any comeback, or if they're just getting ready to sell out. Let's hover over and see what it says. Fully licensed, okay, it doesn't say. But yeah, so a lot of these are like last chances. I don't know if that means that once they're selling them, they're done and they're not getting any more in. And that kind of makes sense, I guess, for the older models. With regards to reproductions, probably not something that they're looking to do for Gen 1 and stuff. But yeah, no, some like you can get arcade machines here, no problem. I actually didn't know Lowe's sold these until today. So when I looked in here, I seen Lowe's sell them for a little over market retail price, by the looks of it here. Definitely over retail price for these two. Oh my goodness. And this, oh my goodness, some of these prices are really high. But yeah, so looks like they have the arcade machines here as well, so you can purchase it. It does look like they're in stock, so yeah, so maybe they're fine as well. This is the Real Canadian Superstore. So here I think they used to sell some arcade machines, but now it's just the countercades and this one shoot up game here. This I guess Terminator, and it's overpriced. These countercades are not overpriced though. And lastly, I believe, yeah, this is where I purchase most of my arcade machines now. So Best Buy always has some good deals, except for this week. It only has the deal on the Pac-Mania, which was on sale for $2.99 during the Boxing Day blowout that they actually did prior to Boxing Day. So that was amazing. But they have most of the titles too. Right, so I'm just waiting for this one to go on sale. I'll probably pick this one up. I know it has a TN monitor, but I don't have one with the roller ball. And when I look at the Tempest version of it, the Tempest one seems to be too much. And also I'll need to buy all those little things to booster, like a riser booster, just to make it feasible. But you know what? Like, I'm looking at their supplies, it's dwindling. Like, there was more Arcade1ups here 2 weeks ago that I'm seeing now. So even now, like, their supplies, and I don't know if they're getting any more in or what's going on, but that's a good price. But yeah. So the question comes down to, are they making room for the newer cabs? Maybe they were told that there's some new stuff that's coming, or are they just trying to get rid of their old stock? And from what I can tell here with regards to maybe the brick, they're probably going to keep them in stock. I mean, they seem to be selling them. And they've had some good deals on it in the past. Walmart, I searched Walmart a while ago to try to look for these, and they only had a few, so they started supplying more. So I don't know if the contracts or deals are changing. The one that surprised me the most is the Source, because the Source was the place I went to purchase these originally, and now they're starting to not sell them. So I don't know if that is an indication that there's some problems with retailers, locations trying to get these products, or if it's just they're no longer selling them. And I don't know. I guess we'll have to see and find out. When I did a general search, I did see like Canadian Tire has some of the Partycades, but like a lot of these are, Walmart for the countercades, Best Buy, of course, because I think Best Buy is going to continuously bring these in. They are bringing them here in Newfoundland, like the actual cabs are coming in here too. More so the smaller ones, like the countercades, but we've never really had those here in stock, so they usually come in from wherever, and that's a good price. See, look at that. If you do a search for Street Fighter 2 Legacy Edition, you'll find everything you need to know on Google about that cab. So I don't really need to do a review on it. I will say though, when I looked at the other arcade machines, I didn't really notice a lot of the different types of arcade machines being distributed here in Canada. I do find that at games, I think only the Brick really supplies it. So yeah, I guess for us Canadians, it's important for these Arcade1ups to actually be selling if you're still looking to collect them for a home arcade. Let me know what you think in the comments below about what's happening to these arcades. Is it just coincidence? Perhaps there are some that are looking to get out of the arcade sellers, or there's some that are just looking to swap around, wait for the new stuff to come in. I'm not really sure, but if you have any information, please leave it in the comments below, and everybody will be able to inform themselves on what's happening with these Arcade1ups. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess for us Canadians, it's important for these Arcade1ups to actually be selling if you're still looking to collect them for a home arcade. Once again, if you have any more information about this, post it in below and let me know. Take care.